दे दो, प्रैक्टिस करना है। Shall we start? नमस्कार दोस्तों, फ्राइडे ऑन माइक थर्ड वीक 2.1 पे आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है विजुअल एड। हम जब भी कुछ बोलते हैं, कुछ दिखा के बोलना हमारी बात को और अच्छे से एम्फसाइज करता है और हम अपनी बात को और क्लैरिटी के साथ बोल सकते हैं। जैसे कि अब मैं शुरू करना चाहूंगी अपने तरीके से। ये है आईना। आईने में जब भी हम खुद को निहारते हैं, अपनी छवि सामने पाते हैं, बिल्कुल सच्ची वाली, चाहे भले ही वो ना हो अच्छी वाली। हूबहू हमारी छवि आईना हमारा मन पढ़ लेता है। रोती हुई आंखें, सोती हुई आंखें, सूजी हुई शक्ल या फिर हंसती चंचल शक्ल, इससे कुछ भी नहीं छिपता। बिल्कुल सच्चे दोस्त की तरह होता है आईना। अच्छा न भी लगे तो भी सच बोल देता है। हमारी पोल तुरंत खोल देता है। हमारी बहुत सी बातों का हमराज होता है। जो भी हम कहें या गुनगुनाए सब सुनता है। इसीलिए यारों, एक बात गांठ बांध लेना, हाँ मैंने गलत काम नहीं किया कहकर आईने में खुद से नजर मिला सको, हमेशा ऐसे ही काम करना। खुद से ना चुरानी पड़े नजरें, मांग सको गलतियों की माफी जब भी जरूरत पड़े। अपने आप को यूं ही बनाना कि लोगों को दिखा सको आईना। लेकिन संभल कर यारो, थोड़ा चाशनी में डुबो के सच बोलना, क्योंकि कांच पे पारा चढ़ाकर आईना बनाया जाता है और लोगों को सच दिखाओ तो उनका पारा चढ़ जाता है। तो संभल के यारो। तो ये थी मेरी गुफ्तगू। अब हम उसके लिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और आगे बढ़ने में सबसे पहले मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी कविता को कि वो आए और अपनी बातें हम तक पहुंचाएं।
My prop for the day, those who went for Safarnama. So a lot of background noise actually at my place. So we'll keep it very short. All the best everyone. Props ke saath. And I hope you all enjoy the task. So get set, go.
अब हमारी इवैल्यूएटर मैडम, जो हमारी मेंटर भी है और जो बहुत शिद्दत से हम सबको सिखाती हैं और हर एक मौका नहीं छोड़ते हमें अच्छी अच्छी बातें बताने का, अब मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी निधि मोहता को।
It's a visual world and people respond to visuals. Yes, my friends, it is said that 80%, yes, my friends, 80% of the learnings can be done through visuals. But that does not mean I'm not going to hear you closely. Of course, I am going to hear you closely. And if you have practiced it right, your visuals and your words will go hand in hand. So all the best, everybody. I am so certain that this week, this session is going to be one of its kind. And Kavita, just be ready for some heartfelt speeches. Yeah. So over to you, Manisha ji. And she's back.
Thank you, Nidhi. Now I would like to call my timer, Ruby Goenka. Oh.
A very good afternoon, everybody. As a timer, I would watch the time taken by all the speakers. So everybody is ready for it. For ready speeches, it's 3 to 4 minutes. I shall show green card at the end of the and red card at the end of the 4th minute. For the on-spot speeches, time limit is 1 to 2 minutes, where I will be showing green card at the end of the 1st minute and red card at the end of the 2nd minute. I shall give 30 seconds beyond the 4th minute and 2nd minute for the ready and on-spot speeches respectively, after which I shall mute the speaker. A very happy timely speaking, girls.
grammar, good words are the ornaments of any speech. Now, Mamta is going to play the role of grammarian and she's going to explain her role. Over to you, Mamta Sethia.
Thank you, Manisha ji. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of Cafe on Mic. And here I am, your grammarian for the day. My role is to pick the best usage of language and also the not so good usage. And I shall also be introducing the word of the day in Hindi and English. The word of the day in English is endure, meaning to continue or sustain without complaining. For example, she endured the long 10 years of loneliness. Then comes the word in Hindi. The word in Hindi is ghanisht. Ghanisht meaning gehri dosti or something very, very close. Bahut ghanisht, very close. For example, नेताजी क्रांति आंदोलन से घनिष्ठ रूप से संबंधित थे. So girls, make sure you make use of the word of the days today and happy speaking to all.
3 साल हो गए मेरा और निधि का माइक के साथ एक घनिष्ठ रिश्ता हो गया है और हम इसके साथ यूं जुड़ गए हैं जैसे चाय का कप और रूबी.
Without enduring.
अब हम चलते हैं हमारे प्रिपेयर्ड स्पीच की ओर. इवैल्यूएटर रेडी, टाइमर रेडी. मैं सबसे पहले बुलाना चाहूंगी अंशु शारदा को. अंशु, आर यू रेडी विथ योर प्रेजेंटेशन एंड
Yes,
योर?
I'm ready. Is my camera angle and voice clear?
या इट इज.
Okay.
Anshu, can you go a little
I'll
back?
speak now?
यस, आई टोल्ड.
Okay. Yeah.
Just stand there. Don't fumble a lot. Just stand there, take a deep breath.
Her speech title is My Mental Dental Saga. My Mental Dental Saga, Anshu Sharda.
Last night, I was tossing and turning in bed, sleepless with excitement. No, I was not meeting any secret lover. You see, I'm very scared of medicines, injections, and especially dentists. I can't endure them. And I had to get these teeth pulled out, and I was just wondering what to do. My friend suggested me this brand new clinic in town which uses ancient Ayurveda to treat dental problems. She mentioned the words holistic, no side effects, natural, ancient Ayurveda. I was so impressed. I booked myself an appointment and reached there before time. And wow, I was so impressed. It was so serene and calm out there. The sound of flowing water, the loud hum of a sitar playing. I was quite relaxed. The doctor came and she took me inside the chamber. And yes, there were no dental chairs, no injections, no dental equipments. I was super happy. I sat comfortably on an armchair and was just seeing what happens next. The doctor came with a trolley and I looked at all the equipment. What are these? She said, we use ancient Ayurveda. Remember? We'll treat you with these. This is to keep your mouth open. This is to check all your teeth in place. This, she said, is to take out your teeth. And one more, just in case if it doesn't come out. And see, we will not give you any injection. This is our anesthesia. We just tie your hands to this soft silk scarf. You will not feel any pain in your hands. You know, we need to protect ourselves in just in case if you attack us. I was so shocked. I said, but you mentioned aromatherapy, acupressure, acupuncture, Ayurveda, facial yoga, numerology, and even Janam Patri in your pamphlet. Then what are these for? Oh, those, she said, those were just for the after effects. We will not be prescribing any painkillers, you know. We will heal you through them. I was so shocked. I dashed towards the door. And no, it was just a dream. I was saved. There was nothing like it. But yes, we do get carried away by fancy promises and forget the real issues. Thank you.
Very nice, Anshu. Though there was little bit of disturbance in your connections, but it was nice. Now our next speaker is Madhu Thirani. Madhu Thirani, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just a minute. Let me share the screen.
Her speech title is Weight and Health. Weight and Health, Madhu Thirani.
But I'm not able to see Ruby's screen.
That is not possible when you share the screen. You start.
How will I come to know? Acha,
Wait,
now
wait.
I can see.
Huh.
Now I can
You
see.
can see her if you have
Yeah,
pinned
yeah.
her and she's been pinned. Yeah.
Okay. Now I can see. Okay. May I start?
Yes.
Oh my God. I gained some kgs when I stepped on weighing machine today early morning. Friends, today's discussion of my topic is weight and health. I wish I could easily lose my weight as easily as I lose my pen, key, pencil, mobile phone, and even my temper. Excess weight leads to obesity, and obesity is the root cause of hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and so many. So controlling weight and being healthy, these are two facets of a coin. So first of all, but Adnan Sami, if he can transform, why can't I? Why can't you? It's not an insurmountable task. Only we need to follow some strategy, my dear friends. So first of all, we should know BMR, basal metabolic rate. That is the amount of the energy or calorie which our body needs to run all the basic functions of the body like circulation, respiration, breathing, digestion smoothly. So we can calculate it using this formula. Once you know the energy requirement of the body, the next step is to choose the right food to fulfill that energy requirement. So you can be your own dietitian. Save your pocket once again. There are so many nutrients which are present in our food. Out of this, you see, carbohydrate and fats. These are energy-giving nutrients. Proteins are bodybuilding. Vitamins and minerals are protective food. But balanced diet, so we should go for a balanced diet. But this balanced diet is different for different person, depending on age, gender, and the physical activity that a person does. We women with a moderate physical activity, we should go for a low-fat carbohydrate diet with high fibrous food that is full of leafy vegetables and the fruits, that is vitamin and minerals, and high protein rich, along with ample amount of water to keep the body hydrated. But the picture is not yet over. We have to keep these 3 E's and 3 D's in our mind. These 3 E's are early morning walk for half an hour, exercise and yogasana, excess food and junk food. That should be avoided. But for maintaining this and for attaining this, you have to endure to this routine. Discipline, determination, and dedication. You need to stick to it. So once this part is done, friends, if this part is done, you can easily transform from plus size to your size. Friends, health is wealth. And we should not forget it even for a second. Otherwise, we would suffer. As quoted by Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, I have invested so much in making my life so wealthy, but I didn't invest in health. So friends, take out your time. lead a healthy lifestyle, choose right food, and be in good shape. Thank you.
Very nice, Madhuji. Need of the hour, and you well executed the speech. Now, our next speaker is Poonam Bhandari. Poonam, are you ready?
Yes. Just share my screen.
Are you ready, Poonam?
Just a second, give me.
All right.
I'll just share my screen and please pin me, na, Kavita. Yeah.
Her speech title is You, Me, and Cinderella. You, Me, and Cinderella, Poonam Bhandari.
Please just give me a minute now, please. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I can see Ruby. Yes, yes. I'll start. Once upon a time. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, Poonam, this is your screen. You start with the slideshow mode. It's not in the slideshow mode.
Mine is showing slideshow.
Mine is everybody can see slideshow mode or the
No,
normal?
it's not slideshow mode.
Do something, just share it again. I think there is a blockage here.
आप नीचे में देखो, आपको 3 आइकन दिख रहे हैं जहाँ 69% लिखा है.
उसके बगल वाला क्लिक
बगल
करो.
वाला
No,
को
but
press करो.
I think there's a technical glitch here. वो किया हुआ है उसको.
No, नहीं किया हुआ है. ऑरेंज वाला किया हुआ है. 69 के बगल वाले को प्रेस करो पूनम. लेफ्ट ऑफ 69%.
वो जो एक मॉनिटर का आइकन है ना,
एकदम बॉटम में देखो. आपका जो स्क्रीन है उसका बॉटम में जहाँ -+69% हाँ, उसके बगल वाले.
उसके बगल में. हाँ,
वो नहीं उसको कैंसिल कर.
वो नहीं, उसको
16. हाँ, प्रेस कर.
मेरा दिखा रहा है स्लाइड शो करने से.
हाँ, मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, हम लोग का वो आया हुआ है, इसका ग्लिच हुआ है. तुम वापस से करो.
I think you need to present again.
हाँ.
Now can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Me, You, and Cinderella, Poonam Bhandari.
Once upon a time, a little princess was born in the month of October. In spite of being the second girl child, she was accepted with open arms by her parents. She resonated an angel, so beautiful, fair, curly hair, chubby cheeks, twinkling eyes, so adorable. She was blessed with a happy and healthy environment, ideal for the growth of a child. All was going good until her mother left for heavenly abode at a very young age. Suddenly, she grew big and took charge of the family. As soon as she finished her master's, her father got her married. She even agreed, thinking this marriage will bring happiness to the family. But without thinking, sacrificing her career and dreams. She was an innocent girl. She was busy with the family life, enduring her responsibilities without thinking about her goals and careers. Like you and me, she was also a homemaker and happy with feeding his child and family. Forgot about all her desires. All this started taking toll on her life and health. So one day, she decided that I am being caught up in this depressive life, in a cage. No more. I am to break all the barriers and fly high. So she started searching for options. Like in Cinderella, there was a fairy godmother who helped her to attend the royal party and find the prince of her dream She also, by luck, got in touch with a fairy-like godmother and joined a community to explore her skills and talents. After some time, when Cinderella was tortured by her stepmother and stepsister, facing all the hardships, finally she got her glass shoes and she stepped into it and became a princess. Yes, my friends, I am the Cinderella, and the cafe which I joined, the community, and my fairy-like godmother is none other than our very own Kavita Agarwal. Joining this after some bad experiences in my life was a new beginning. I sincerely express my gratitude towards Kavita and Cafe and all my friends here. I will say, when opportunity knocks at your door, accept it with open arms. And rest is history. So, friends, I'm very thankful to everyone here to help me fulfill my dreams and live the life of my choice. Thank you so much.
Very nice, Poonam. Lovely speech. Now I would like to call Nisha Bihani. Her speech title is Create an Attitude with Gratitude. Create an Attitude with Gratitude. Nisha Bihani. Nisha, are you ready? थोड़ा पीछे अगर आप जा सकते हो तो आप जाओ. Yes.
Hello everyone. You must be thinking that why I'm drinking water just before my speech. This is my small magical bottle with which I manifest all my desires. It's a thinking like a little different now, but it happens. I just charge my water with my intention and it works accordingly. You want to know how do I charge? Actually, it's a very beautiful process. Water is like 70% of our body is with water. It contains water. So, as water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless, but if we mix with it some syrup or some color, it colors is changed. In the same way, water changed by the emotions, by the own self negative talk, and with this, with the only transformation of your negativity, the water and you yourself is changed into negativity. So what you have to do? I have a beautiful example before that. In the childhood, sometimes you may also have taste your tears. It's little salty. Do you know? The salt is all the negativity coming out of your eyes. Because this is a beautiful saying of APJ Abdul Kalam that each tear drop is 1% of emotion, 99% of emotion, and 1% of water. There's a beautiful thing that we all see in our daily life, that priest come to our house and we have a puja. He sprinkles some water all around and give it as a charnamrit also, and we also take it. There is any change in water, in taste of water, in color of water? No, absolutely not. It's just that the mantras the Panditji is saying, is chanting, is vibrating in that water. So to create the positivity inside us and outside us, Panditji sprinkles that water and we do drink that. So the water consumes all the energy which we give it to. If you want to learn this beautiful technique of water, just we have to do simple steps. Just sit with the calmness in mind, and then take a few deep breath. Take a deep breath and just hold your water aside your heart and just say and speak something positive affirmation with gratitude. Like I always say, thank you, God. You are making my water an exceller to kill all my diseases, to kill all my negativity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just hold this water, give a blow in it, and just drink this water slowly, slowly, so that your whole body absorbs this water. And in this way, you can just change the vibration of water. When did you have to do this? In the two time, either when you wake up in the morning or when you are sleeping. In the sleeping state, your whole body is vibrating in that vibration, so you can change your whole mind. You can do it with like little affirmation also. Write in a small piece of papers and just laminate it, and you can change the water vibration just by putting this bottle into it. This is a small technique, but I can give you a live example that I have reduced my HbA1c level, the diabetic test, from 2.1% and stopped medication. It is not just the water changes me. It gives me the support to change my own self by having a mindset not to eat any sweets, not to eat any junk food. If we want to change our mindset for any regard, we can change just by water, and water gets a beautiful manifestations. Thank you, everyone. Just if you want to something in your life, ask it, believe it, and achieve it with the endurance. कि आप with the endurance. Thank you.
Very nice, Nisha. With this, we end our prepared speech section, and now it is time for on-spot section. Speakers ready? I would like to call Preeti Magdani as first speaker in on-spot section. Preeti, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Ready? Hindi or English?
English.
Your topic is mobile phone, life without it. Mobile phone, life without it. Preeti Magdani.
Mobile phone, life without it. Okay. Hello, everyone. Mobile phone, such an important digital instrument in this world. You know what happened recently? My old phone was sinking. Everything was getting blocked, and I was not able to operate my phone. You know what happened? I felt life has stopped. No contacts, not in the at present power with anybody. What's happening around? I cannot understand what's happening around. Oh my God, I was feeling so low that there's nothing around me. What's happening? So low. I was feeling so sad, as if life is stopped. I got mad. Enough of it. I cannot handle this mobile phone anymore. I have to take a step and buy any kind of a gadget, whether it suits my budget or not. I have to buy it. I went to Samsung store. I got a mobile phone. 2 days, it was not updated. And that 2 days was something too much. Life stopped at that moment. After 2 days, I got back my old thing. I'm so happy. I'm able to be connected with everybody. This is what this gadget, it's a magic one. It is one of your life. I think so. You can do without a friend for 1 or 2 days, but not without this. It's so important. Thank you.
Very well done. Our next speaker is Namrata Damani. Namrata Damani.
Yes.
Hindi or English?
Hindi.
हिंदी. आपका विषय है रिमोट कंट्रोल. अगर मुझे कंट्रोल किया जा सकता तो शायद मैं रिमोट कंट्रोल के साथ आती. अगर मुझे कंट्रोल किया जा सकता तो मैं एक रिमोट कंट्रोल के साथ आती. नम्रता दमानी.
मैं आस्क यू अ क्वेश्चन है, अगर मुझे कंट्रोल किया जा सकता, मतलब
You are saying कि remote control मेरे लिए है?
आपको जो विषय दिया है आप उस पर बोलना शुरू करें।
Remote control. अगर मैं remote control के साथ आती, मतलब क्या कोई मुझे कंट्रोल कर सकता है? अरे ये तो बड़ी अजीब चीज है। हाँ, अगर कोई मुझे कंट्रोल करता तो शायद मेरे हस्बैंड बहुत खुश हो जाते। वो तो जैसे तैसे, नम्रता खाना दे दो, नम्रता अभी ये कर दो, नम्रता अभी वो कर दो, और मेरे बच्चे वो शायद और ज्यादा खुश हो जाते। मम्मी अभी हमारा ये काम कर दो। मतलब रिमोट कंट्रोल पे ही उनके बटन्स होते, खाना, ये वो, होमवर्क, पढ़ाई या जो भी खेलना है, उनका काम करना है, सब लगता है। मैं अगर रिमोट कंट्रोल के साथ आती तो मेरे फैमिली वाले तो इतने खुश होते। हाँ, मैं जरूर चक्की पीसते 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 सारा दिन मेरे को चक्कर आने लगते, ये तो जरूर है। और क्या होता, और बस यही होता। शायद मैं रात को थक के, मेरी जब बैटरी डाउन हो जाती, तब सबको लगता अरे वापस से चार्ज करो, नहीं तो किसी की जिंदगी नहीं चल पाएगी। यही होता रहता सारा दिन, मेरे चक्कर ऐसे ऐसे घूमते सारा दिन। और रात को फिर जब बैटरी डाउन होती, सब फटाफट लगाते कि चलो इसको चार्ज करें, हमारा काम कैसे होगा। यही है जिंदगी। अगर मैं रिमोट कंट्रोल के साथ आती तो यही होता। थैंक यू।
बहुत अच्छा प्रयास, बहुत अच्छा। अब हमारी अगली वक्ता हैं वसुधा बजाज। शालिनी, आर यू देयर? या आई विल कॉल यू नेक्स्ट। वसुधा बजाज, हिंदी और इंग्लिश?
English.
Glass half full.
I'll start. Okay. Glass half full. You know what happened recently? Me and my daughter, we were just sitting and chatting. She was nicely, happily talking about her school, what she did, how it went. And I was very nicely, chirpily, I was listening to all her interesting conversations, how it went in her school sports practice, how she did during her swimming, what happened in her grades. And I was filling her plate with snacks, her favorite a meal, her favorite drink, everything. We were talking, and I did not realize when my hand, it just slipped and it hit a glass of water and the water spilled on the bed. Well, thankfully, the glass was half full, but had it been full of water, I don't know what mess it would have created. I was saved. My daughter screamed, "Mama, what did you do? What did you just do? You spilled, you ruined my snacks. What will I eat now?" I said, "Dear, relax. I am there to help you. Don't worry." But she was like, "Today I got an opportunity to scold you. I'm not going to leave you like that. You always scold me for spilling things, keeping the room in a mess. But no, not today." So yes, but thankfully the glass was half full. I really wonder if it would have been a glass full of water, what would have happened? Thank you.
It was a very different take on the topic. Instead of going for that philosophical angle, you went for a normal angle, and it's different. I liked it.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is Shalini Agarwal.
Yeah, hi.
Now connection is fine, Shalini.
Yeah, the portal is not getting connected, but I'm doing it with my mobile phone only.
All right. Try to go a little bit back so that we can see your gestures and body movement.
Just a minute. Is it fine?
Yeah, you can come ahead and see the topic because it's a visual thing and you're doing from mobile.
Yes.
Love is in the air.
Okay, is it a pair couple? Okay.
Yes, love is in the air.
Oh my God. So should I start?
Yes.
I was around. I was just giving my second year examination when suddenly, when I came home for, I just gave my second last paper and I came home, and my mother told me that ladke wale, they are coming to see you. I said, what? I mean, I was taken aback. I said, what are you saying? I have my second year examinations coming. Like, I have my last paper to go. She said, "Well, they are coming and you have to be ready for that." You know, inside I was very excited. I was behaving as if, you know, oh no, but inside, from inside, I was actually looking forward to it. You know, like I was like, who will it be? I thought that some Amir Khan will come for me and I will, you know, and we'll get married and it will be fairy tale adventure and everything. So, okay, so I was adorned in a sari and I was all prepared. I sat, and the boy's family, they started entering. So it was a big joint family. So I was just waiting for the boy to enter. My eyes were on him only. Who is he? And 6 to 7 boys entered at a go. So I was like, who is the boy? So finally, finally, my mother-in-law told us to stand beside each other. So the boy got up. In my mind, I was marrying Amir Khan. Okay, so I like he was. Okay, it did not like ring a bell inside, but still, I was okay with it. And then they told us to go inside the room. Neither he talked to me nor I talked to him. But finally, it was, we were together, we got married, and now it's been 23, 24 years of marriage. And now actually, by day, this love is actually coming. Now, you know, you're like, we still have to know each other better, but still now love is there coming, you know, like we will be celebrating our 25th anniversary, and now love is in the air actually right now. Thank you.
I can see the excitement in your speech. You know, the moment you started your speech, you just wanted to go on and on and on. You know? The excitement was in the air actually. So now it's the end of our today's speech sections. Evaluator madam, now it's your turn to explain everything to everybody.
Thank you so much, Manisha ji. I think we have one speech in Hindi, is it?
Even you can do that. It's not a big deal.
Achha, theek.
Just go
No,
ahead.
is there a speech? Kya on-spot speech hai?
It was just one on-spot speech.
On-speech, theek.
With that remote control topic, it was
Right. On-spot, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm so happy with all of you. First of all, I'm really happy, and you can see my face. I was laughing throughout. I was using my emotions to my best. So starting with Anshu Shada, of course, you started with this my Rip Tigler thing. The moment you brought all those props, trust me, I am petrified when it comes to dentists. Seriously, I can cope up with everything but not dentists. So and then you're coming up to add to that, you're coming up with that pliers and with that rolling pin. Oh my God, amazing! Super suspense start when you were saying I was rolling in the bed and. Just a second, am I talking about? I am talking about my dentist appointment. Superstar. Great body gesture when he showed the thumbs up. Yes. Great usage of props. Again, I say great usage of props that made me biting my teeth. And a lovely takeaway. It's very difficult to give a takeaway when it comes to a humorous speech, and you made it so smooth, so smooth. So immaculate work done, Anshu. I am very happy about one thing. I'm happiest about the innovation you brought in with your visual aid speech. It's very uncommon, and I might use your speech someday.
Oh, I'll be
So
honored.
you can take the copyright if you want.
Yeah.
So it's such a great speech, of course. To make greater one, I have few recommendations for you.
Yes.
Your speech was more or less the humorous one. I was wanting to use a lot of voice modulation there.
Actually, I was
Bring
getting
pauses.
distracted by this loud
Of course,
thudding
there are
and
many things you'll get distracted. Right now, I got distracted when I'm speaking and I have to answer you back. But I'll make sure what I have to say, I will. So distractions will be there, and that is the part and parcel of especially women, especially mother's life. So try to use pause, especially when you say a pun line, when you give a pun line,
yeah.
please take a pause. And your speech was good enough, but you ended very, very quickly because you were anxious. You just wanted to finish it
Yes.
off and get away. And that was showing.
My heart was racing.
Absolutely. That was showing you have such a lovely smile. Your script was simply wow. Trust me. And with that script, I have to tell you that you could have done wonders. But nevertheless, it's always a learning experience for all of us. So try to practice with pauses. Yes. And the moment you have pauses in your speech, you will be stretching to the considered time limit, and you will be more confident. Okay. But having said that, I loved your innovation. I loved your script, and I loved the way you dealt with it. So kudos and
Thank you. Thanks for your support.
Mental and dental saga, I will never forget. Thank you so much, Andrew. Can we have a round of applause for dealing with dental issue so in such a humorous way? Okay, going ahead with not so love of my life topic, weight and health by Madhu Tarani. So I am so happy you started off with a sprinkle of humor. You begin with that, and I was taken aback. And then you had a very good voice modulation when you talk about diabetes, cardiovascular. It was a good audience hook again. A good knowledge, very good insights in your PPT. I loved your PPT. Trust me, it came out to be a very professional PPT. Excellent work, exemplary PPT, I must say. Just to give again, the perfection is just the perception. So I have few pointers where I think you could have really excelled, and I would really dig in to search for recommendation. First and foremost, again and again, I will say the moment you sit, you are in your comfort zone. You are not coming out. So please try to stand and speak. Okay? Practice, practice, practice. The moment you'll practice, you fumble when you talk about Adnan Sami and the slide was a different, you fumbled a little, and those things will be eradicated once and you practice, practice, practice. You know, we practice the speeches, we remember when to throw out our breath out, or I exactly know when to talk about in which word I have to speak like this and which word I have to do. That is the kind of practice we need. In the past sessions, we have seen the participants practice their heart out, and you will see the changes at the end of the session. Okay, one more thing I will tell you, and this is for everybody, that this was an insightful speech. All right. So you started off with a humor, and then you talked about insights. You talked about how carbohydrate is good for women and all that. So make sure you have a different voice there, where you are a little serious. The both became a little similar one. Okay, so that becomes a little unhook for the audience. And the moment if you are you're talking about humor and then you change your voice to something serious, people will look or hear you out more profoundly. Other thing, I would say that there was a glitch when the timer changed the card and you became nervous. Try to avoid it. It will happen in life also. Trust me, here we are online, but offline, people keep on moving here and there. Keep on moving. I remember in my days, I'm talking something and they will ask, excuse me, where is the bathroom? So it will happen, it happens. So try to say, and one thing I have to say about your content is towards the end, you said that plus size to your size. My size is plus size only. So just think about in that manner, that where will the plus size go? Okay. Otherwise, I really liked your PPT. Your content was excellent and good, knowledgeable speech. So with the recommendations I said that stand, speak, practice more, and try to have a holistic approach of these insightful speeches, you will do wonders, Madhu. Can we have round of applause for Madhu Terani?
I really got
going
forward
ahead.
when I saw the green
Card.
light.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I thought like I need to finish now.
Yeah, that happens. And trust me, now we are still in online thing. And had it been offline, as I told you here, I was giving a very emotional, very serious speech, and I say, "Excuse me, Nidhi, where is the toilet?" And over the mic, I have to say there. So it happens, okay. But you have to be not get distracted, and it should not come out on this stage. All right. Okay. Going ahead with Poonam Bhandari. Me, you, and Cinderella. Oh my God, Poonam, from where have you thought of this? I think this is one of the very, very heartfelt tribute to Kavita. Kavita has got so many tributes over the period, and we deliberately did not keep to avoid tributes because there was a session where she was like tribute, and still it happened. I think it was such a heartfelt tribute. Oh my God, fairy godmothers she is to all of us. And you presented in such a heartfelt manner. You were so confident. You started off with once upon a time, and we were lost in the days of storytelling. Great work with slides. Great work with slides. And you made sure you used very little words. As they say that usage of a lot of verbs, verbosity in the slides fades away from the actual speech. So you maintain that uh, golden rule, and the words were very less, and you spoke it in a very heartfelt manner. Great content, very rich content. You came up with some good phrases like break the barrier, Queen of Hearts, great personification. Again, I will say, who thinks like that? Great personification. And towards then, you had a takeaway that if the opportunity knocks at you, grab it. Wow, Poonam, I am really happy with your work. I think that I just have one recommendation for you, and that is please practice. Somehow I felt that in between the structure went for a toss. When you again talk about the real Cinderella story, about the shoe and all that. So, because I think you were searching for your content, for your dots to fill. So, somehow I'd say that practice, practice, practice. That will help you, even if you forget, from where to begin without the audience knowing any fumble. Okay, but I'm really happy with your personification, with the way you spoke, with the way you came out and talked about your life in such a respectful manner. So can we have round of applause for Poonam Bhandari for doing that? Okay, going ahead with Nisha. I must say, Nisha Bayani, it was a great professional speech. Water is so common, we hardly appreciate water, but here you were talking about great things about water. The tears example was exemplary. Great way. I mean, the peak of your speech was the way you used chair and sat. The moment you said that, have a seat, take a seat, and then you talked about various uses of water in hand and all. That was done so smoothly. But again, I will say that this is your stage. Once you're on your stage, it is your territory. It is your cocoon. It is you. Own it. Own it like yours. Why I can't see that confident Nisha? Why I see that confident Nisha only when she's talking about that water. You were excellent when you sat down. You spoke like a flow in a flow, and because that is your territory. But when you stood, that is why I say everyone stand and speak. This will give you the power to speak wherever possible. Okay. So eyes were closed, of course. Many a times the eyes were closed. I think that is one of your habits. So make sure you practice to avoid. There were little glitches in grammar issue also. So grammarian will let you know. I will again tell you, Nisha, you own the stage. Once you are on the stage, it is your territory and nobody is allowed to barge in there. So, खुद का समझ के आगे बढ़ जाओ. Just own it. Own it. It is your, and you can speak even if you fumble. That is part of your speech. Okay, make your negativity your positivity. But for that, you need to have that confidence. But nevertheless, it was a great attempt. It was a professional speech. You tried to incorporate your style, your professionalism in it. Try to have confidence in whatever you say. I'm sure you're going to rise and shine soon. So with that, can we have a round of applause for Nisha ji? Okay, starting with on-spot speeches. And to begin with, Preeti. Great presence of mind using the phone, just starting with it, using a phone. Good example, positive vibe. See, there are certain things. Mobile is bad. Everybody say it's so toxic and that. But here you are, you're saying, I cannot live without it. Let me be honest. So good take on that. Very good way, good example given. There was this one story and you were trying to explain it. Now that story went a little stretched out. Okay. You could have incorporated a lot of other things because the topic was a very open-ended topic. Mobile phone, life without it is so easy, or is it not? So when you think that, this is for everyone, that if you think that there can be a two perspective of any topic, make sure you incorporate both the perspective, and towards the end you come up with one of the conclusion which you believe the stronger it is, which you believe in robustly. So I felt that that story went a little stretched out. You could have easily summed it up and come up with a good usage of phone or bad usage of phone or something else to bring variety in your speech. But nevertheless, I like your speech. Just work on the content, you will shine more. Can we have a round of applause for Preeti? Namrata. अगर मुझे कोई कंट्रोल करे मैं रिमोट होता. Nice. The topic was also very good. Good take on the topic. थोड़े से you started थोड़ा सा confidence का कमी था, eye contact का कमी था. और मनीषा जी बताएंगे. मनीषा जी.
आपने बहुत अच्छा एक ह्यूमरस टच देने की कोशिश किया और हर घर की जो कहानी होती है कि हर इंसान चाहता है जो घर की जो हाउसवाइफ है गृहिणी वो एक रिमोट कंट्रोल जैसी हो जिसको प्रेस करते जाए और अपनी इच्छाएं पूरी करती जाए, जैसे कि हम जिन को बुलाते हैं ये लाओ वो लाओ वो लाओ, और आपने 2 मिनट में उस माहौल को क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की और हम सबके उन चीजों को छेड़ दिया. बस आपको जब आप थोड़ा और प्रैक्टिस करेंगी तो उसे कैसे सम अप करके 2 मिनट में शुरू और खत्म करना है एक शेप देके वो आप सीखेंगी. पर प्रैक्टिस इज द ओनली की. आप उसको धीरे धीरे सीख जाएंगी. बट बहुत अच्छा आपने प्रयास किया, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I really like your take on it. Good presence of mind, Namrata, I must say.
Thank you.
It's just that we are, it's a 2 minute thing. We are limited with time. You have to structure it a little to have a good listening audience. Other than that, great work. Can we have a round of applause for Namrata?
Thank you.
Okay, going ahead with Vasudha, glass half full. Okay, I must appreciate one thing about Vasudha. I'm in really awe with your diction, with your content. Your contents are very, very rich. Great eloquent speaker you are. Your take on glass half full was appreciable. It was different, as Manisha said. It was so different. You didn't went to the typical glasses are empty, glasses half full. Is the way you see the life and blah 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 blah. You took it in a literal way and then brought a story in about your daughter and then you had an ending to it as well. See, I'll take care of it. And then you had this humor that no, mom, I'm not going to leave you so easily. Good work done. The only recommendation I will give you is try to avoid repeating the topic because that's already been said. Okay. And secondly, I will say that I know you had a different take on the topic about little take, but again, if you don't want to stretch one story fully, because I think you were struggling with the content towards the end. So, what I'll say, try to have a takeaway about maybe a philosophical takeaway. It's just the way we see the life. At times we scold children, and when the children takes a chance to scold us, they don't go behind. That's life is. Something like this. So,
Got it.
So that will have a very erudite approach to your speech. Otherwise, Vasudha, I'm very impressed with the way you deal with the topic, and your diction and content is really rich. So thank you so much, and can we have a round of applause for Vasudha?
Thank you.
And she was one more thing I have to mention here, that Vasudha was one of the participants who readily agreed to make minutes. It was bad on my side because I went to Safarnama and my diary was here. I could not give it to you. But now, from now on, we'll start doing it. So thank you, Vasudha, for coming up.
Anytime.
Yes. So Shalini. Love is in the air. Shalini. Wow, trying to incorporate that story. You were there, sprinkling the humor about, there were so many words, which one is mine? So, good take, I must say. You fumbled a little in the beginning. There were many crutch words you are using, Try to avoid it. Okay. And I still felt that the topic was love is in the air. You were coming there, but you lost your time, like towards the last few seconds you came, okay, love is in the air and now it's my 25th. Don't take that risk. Okay. You could have avoided those those family scenes and all that was not required. Instead, you could have said that violins were going on in my head, how my Prince Charming would be. Okay, that would have resonated with Love is in the Air, with the topic, and save your time. Okay, but having said that, I like your approach. It was a good approach. Try to practice more. You will really sparkle at the end of the sessions. So, can we have round of applause for everyone? Everyone. It's just about the effort that counts, trust me. And I really loved it. This time you all took an effort to reach out to all of us and practice, but you have seen that just practicing for a day doesn't help us. You have to practice. You have to practice for more days. There were participants, Ruby will tell you, the Mamta will tell you, they used to practice from Saturday. So keep that in mind. And over to you, Manisha, for the rest of the participants.
Thank you so much, Nidhi, for such a lovely and detailed evaluation. Now I would like to call our timer to present the report.
Thank you, Manisha ji. So here is the time taken by all the speakers. I am very happy to say that most of the speakers were on time. The time taken by the speakers, Anshu Sharda, was 3 minutes 1 second. Madhu took 3 minutes 40 seconds. Poonam took 3 minutes 28 seconds. Nisha took 4 minutes 27 seconds, but I really loved her speech. For the table topic speakers, Magdani took 1 minute 31 seconds, whereas Namrata took 1 minute 26 seconds. Vasudha took 2 minutes 18 seconds, and Shalini took 2 minutes 27 seconds. Over to you, Manisha ji.
Thank you so much, Ruby, for such a lovely detailed report. And I'm so happy that all our participants were in time this week and they are learning their way. Now I would like to call Mamta to present her report.
Thank you, Manisha ji. Friends, it has really been a great session with some really very good use of language, but there have been some bad usage of language as well. But as right now, I used but twice. There have been use of crutch words number of times. I did it purposely so that I could make you all understand how it sounds. Anyways, and it gives me immense pleasure, and I feel elated that most prepared speakers have used the word endure in their speeches, and a round of applause for all of them. Again, when I come back to the improvement, everything which is good can always be improved with less usage of crutch words. Again, someone, I don't know who used it, but someone had used aside my heart. It could have been close to my heart. That sounds much better. So friends, it has been a real great session. Happy speaking to all of you again. Thank you.
Very nice, Mamta. Keep it up. Now I would like to invite Kavita to give her input towards our session.
Too much background noise actually. Can I give it in the group? I'll write it down in the group and yeah.
आपकी बातें डिस्टर्बेंस के साथ भी चलेगी कविता मैम, आप बोलिए.
सुन रहे हैं क्या?
आराम से, कोई प्रॉब्लम
बिल्कुल क्लियर है, very clear.
Okay. So great session as promised by Nidhi and Manisha. It was actually one notch above than the previous one. I was surprised by the take of all the on-spot speakers, because prepared speakers, they always have a one notch advantage above the on-spot speakers because they have the entire week to practice and prepare the content. But the on-spot speakers this week have taken away the content part from the prepared speakers with their presence of mind on all the difficult topics which was given. So hats off to all of you. It is very difficult to go for on-spot speech. I know that, but still you all opt for it, and week after week doing wonders. So great work by everybody. And I'm looking forward to next Friday. Announce कर देना आज.
बिल्कुल. तो नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे का हमारा सरप्राइज ये है कि हम लोग ऑफलाइन करने वाले हैं और आप सभी को आना है. अगोरा स्पेस में है. टाइमिंग सेम रहेगी 3 बजे से और आपको सबको आना है. बाकी की डिटेल हम ग्रुप में डालेंगे तो आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. 3 बजे से 5 बजे के बीच में जैसे ये सेशन हो रहा है वैसे ही होगा और हमारा टॉपिक होगा ह्यूमरस. सो आपकी स्पीचेस का क्या पैटर्न होगा वो हम आप सबको बताएंगे एंड वी वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट एवरीवन टू स्पीक. ऑफलाइन सेशन सबके लिए है, इसीलिए ये ऐसे ही नहीं होगा कि इस वीक आपने बोला तो नेक्स्ट वीक आप नहीं बोल सकते. समवेयर अदर यू विल बी देयर एज स्पीकर. बाकी की डिटेल हम और निधि आपको ग्रुप में बताएंगे, लेकिन इट विल बी एन ऑफलाइन सेशन इन अगोरा स्पेस थिएटर रोड 3 to 5.
Absolutely, it will be a humorous speech marathon. I would request all of you to start gearing it up and pull up your socks and okay, you can repeat the speeches if you have already delivered a humorous speech. You can repeat it also. Talk with us. We will share the curriculum soon, and let's have fun. Let's meet. Yes.
I have a few judges in my mind.
Okay.
Can
No
we
problem.
invite them?
Of course. No problem. More the merrier.
Yes. Our role players, buckle up your shoe with the time and grammar portion. All right.
Yes.
Rest details in the group, and Madhu Thirani, you adjust your tuitions and you have to be there.